Hey guys, and welcome to the second part of our Instagram tutorial. In this part of the tutorial, we will be setting up our posts class and also adding in the login page, and if we have time, then maybe add in some of the posting features. So the first thing I'm going to do is set up our posts class in Parse. So just create a class, custom, and name it posts. And just hit create class. I already created mine, so I'm not going to do it. But basically just add in a column, which is file, an image, and hit create column. I already did mine right there. Then add in a string named caption. I already did mine too. And hit create. And then also, very important, added by, which is a string, and hit create column. And lastly, string and date, and hit create column. So, you don't need to add any rows for now. And yeah. And second of all, go to your users class. You may have to hit add class and hit user. But, yeah. So, and just hit add row, and name it admin. Make a password anything. I'm just gonna make mine password 123. And you don't need to bother with any of the other things. So now let's create the UI design for our login page. It's gonna be very simple. It's just gonna have a couple of labels and text fields, but yeah. So username, password, text. Okay. And center everything. And I'm going to set the placeholder for both of these to username and password. And then add in a button that simply just says login. And second of all, to keep all of your project organized, rename your ViewController class to login ViewController, and also rename the file. And then make sure that your class for the ViewController is login ViewController over here. Now we're gonna edit both classes and make a referencing outlet by control dragging the the username field and the password field. And then add in a login tapped function, which should be action, not outlet. Login tapped. And so now this is where we're going to be signing up, logging in the user. At the beginning, just declare two variables. Let username equal username field dot text. Let password equal password field dot text. And then the function that we're going to be using for logging in is a built-in function in Parse. And remember to import Parse and bolts. And we're going to do pfuser.login with username in background. And just do that. And then do, for the first parameter, put username and password. And then for this third one, just hit delete, and then do this. So end that, and then go like so. And also these need to be optional, I almost forgot. And then we're going to have the results come in here. So if it succeeded with the query and returned one user, it will be listed in this variable. And if there's an error, then it'll also be in this variable. And then, whoops, type in void in, and wait, is that a, yeah, okay. So if error equals nil, meaning that there was no error and they successfully logged in with the correct username and password. And remember to comment your code so you know what each function does and stuff, you know. So successfully logged in, and else error while logging in. Okay. And what I usually do if there's an error when they logged in is I usually give them a pop-up alert saying incorrect username or password. So let's do that right now. So var alert controller equals UI alert controller, and then title will be error, message will be error, incorrect username / password. And then the preferred style will be UI alert controller style dot alert. And then we also need to add in a cancel button. So do alert controller dot add action UI alert action. And then once again make the title OK. And the style will be UI alert action style dot cancel. And we won't be needing a handler for now, so just make that nil. And then we'll just present the alert controller, animated true, no completion. And if they successfully log in, we'll just, for now, just print line successfully logged in. And yeah, so if we run this, oh, oops. Here we go. Oh, I think I know what the error actually is. Okay, so actually I know what this error is. You actually should not get that error. I was actually just playing around with my files before I recorded this tutorial. So I'm just gonna pause the recording and I'll replay it once I debug this error. Okay guys, so I actually debugged the error, and yeah, so if you got the same error, just comment down below and I will help you as soon as I see your comment there. And so yeah, I kept all my variables the same, so nothing has changed. So yeah, so let's just run it and see if it works. So our username was admin, and I think I put it as password 123. And don't worry that you can see the text. We can change that very easily. So type login, and it says successfully logged in. If we try doing password 1234, and we get the error. So that's all good. Before I forget, let's make this a secure text entry object. So now if you can't see what they type, it'll just be covered with dots. Yep. So anyway, thanks for watching, and the next part should be up either today or tomorrow. And please rate, comment, subscribe, and give me feedback. Thanks. Have a great day.